Hey guys, welcome back. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to invest $1,000. And a lot of people are going to try to tell you that $1,000 is not enough to get started investing. But honestly, it's the first goal. It's the foundation of investing. You hit 1,000, then 10,000, then 100,000, then hopefully a million. Now, I have a couple different methods for you to invest, and it's really going to depend on your specific situation. But I think everybody is going to fall into one of two buckets. Either you have $1,000 and that's all the money to your name, or you have $1,000, but you also have some more money coming in. It might be from a part-time job, full-time job, a side hustle, whatever it is, as long as you have more money coming in. Now, if the $1,000 is less of an initial investment and more of all the money that you have right now, you can't just passively invest it into the stock market or crypto and hope on some big gains. You need to actively use the money to go make more money. And one of the best options that you can do to get started is flipping or reselling. This practically has no skills to get started, and I actually personally used it to make my first $1,000. A couple years ago, I started flipping sports cards and Pokemon cards, and I literally knew nothing about either of them other than collecting them a little bit as a kid. Now, I had one friend who did put me on and told me that the market was crazy and you could make a lot of money, but other than that, I learned pretty much everything else from YouTube. And it was so hot at the time that you could go to Target, buy a box of cards for 50 bucks, and then resell them on eBay, literally in the parking lot, just by taking a picture with your phone for $150 to $200. Now, it got competitive pretty quickly, and there was literally a time where I had to wake up at like 4 a.m. just to go stand in line at Target, wait till they opened, and then buy a couple boxes of cards. But it was insanely worth it because I could almost instantly profit buying a box sometimes for 25, 50 bucks, selling for $100, $200, $300 per box. Now, I still actually have some of the cards that I was flipping. It's these NBA Prism cards. I don't really know anything about them. I'm not holding on to them for any particular reason other than I was just too lazy to put them up on eBay. Now, I don't keep tabs on the sports card market, and I don't know if it's as hot as it was back then, but there's actually a way more consistent way to make money consistently by flipping. Obviously, you can go Gary Vee style and hit up garage sales, and I'm sure you can find some crazy deals there, but you could also just go to Target and Walmart, even Goodwill, and just download the eBay app, scan the barcode of the item, go to the completed, recently sold section, and see if you can flip it for a profit. Now, that's great, but I think there's an even better method: learning skills. And as corny as it sounds, reading books will make you more money. Now, I'm not saying if you just read a book cover to cover, you'll instantly become a millionaire, but continuously reading books on self-development, entrepreneurship, real estate, or whatever you're interested in is going to allow you to think from a different perspective from somebody else who's already been successful. I can tell you from my experience that the more books I read, the more money that I actually started to make. And even with real estate, something that I love, the more I would read about real estate, the more ways I would find out that you could invest in real estate, and that actually helped me buy my first and second rental property. But don't worry, if you want an actionable step that will help you make money today, I would say learn a skill like video editing. Even photography, web design, or graphic design would be great too, but video editing in particular, because so many people are hopping on social media making videos, whether it's brands, businesses, or content creators. Everybody is producing video content, and they all need a video editor. It's insanely in demand, and you could edit a short form piece of content that's 20 seconds to, let's say, a minute and a half, and get paid anywhere from $20 to $100 per video. Now, you are going to have to spend a little bit of money and a little bit of time learning how to edit and buying the softwares, but you could also go with free options. I think CapCut's free. DaVinci has a free option as well as a paid option. And instead of paying to learn from courses, you could always learn from YouTube. That's how I learned how to edit all my own videos. You'll easily be able to make a couple $100s a day, and now you have a side hustle that's producing consistent income. And I actually run a short form video editing company that edits more than 1,000 videos a month. I obviously don't edit all those videos. I actually don't edit any of the videos anymore, but you can take this side hustle into a real business if that's something that you're interested in. Okay, so now you're either earning money from a side hustle or you're about to start one and earn money consistently, and you have $1,000 saved up. In this case, I would say starting an investing portfolio is your best move. Investing just $300 from age 25 to age 60 means that you're gonna retire a millionaire. And if you bump that up just a little bit to $500 a month and start investing when you're 18, you'll be able to retire with over $3.2 million. So what should you invest in? Crypto, day trading, options? You can, but I think that one of the biggest problems is that people try to be an active investor when statistically most active investors will lose money, and a much better option is just to passively invest and focus on increasing your income and increasing your contribution to your investments. Now, in terms of the portfolio breakdown, personally, I would invest 50% of the portfolio into VTI or VOO. VTI is a total stock market index fund, and VOO OO is an S&P 500 index fund. Either way, you're tracking basically the US stock market and on average returning 10% per year. Then I would invest 25% of the portfolio into QQQ, which is an index fund that tracks a lot of tech stocks, which obviously has a little bit more volatility, but can produce higher returns. And lastly, I would invest 25% of the portfolio into something like SCHD, which is a dividend producing ETF, which is a little bit more conservative, but is going to provide you with some nice passive income. Now, you can swap these ETFs for whatever ETFs you want. You can invest into an international fund, but the key point being that it's an ETF, not something that you're going to have to actively manage. Personally, I would invest in ETFs to keep it as passive as possible. ETFs are basically baskets of stocks. This way, you're not solely betting on one stock. You're more betting on an entire industry or the total stock market as a whole. Again, I think my strategy is to increase my active income and keep all of my investments as passive as possible. My wealth building strategy isn't to get rich quick. It's to get rich for sure. And over a 20-year period, the stock market has never had a negative return. So I'm going to take the guaranteed path to wealth and just focus all my time, effort, and energy on increasing my own income so I can contribute more to my investment accounts. So whether you have $1,000 and that's all the money you have to your name, or you have $1,000 and some more money coming in from a new side hustle, I hope something in today's video can help you. And thank you guys for making it this far. Drop a like, and I'll see you guys in the next one.